In this video, I will show you the 4-step process that generated me over 70 positive replies in the last 20 days. And on top of that, I'm going to dive deep into how to use Trigify social signals, specifically how I use them for this campaign that generated 36 positive replies from 700 emails, which I believe, if my maths is not wrong, about one reply for every 35 emails or so, which is positive. So the first step of that, as you can see over here, is picking a thought leader. For this specific campaign, I thought it would be great to pick Eric Nowaslawski, and the first thing that I did with that is I figured out what topics he talks about. So in his case, he mainly talks about pure cold outbound and clay specifically. Now, as soon as I understand the topic that Eric talks about, I can now understand the pain points of the followers. And most pain points are quite self-explanatory. Things like, how do you get started with clay? A lot of people struggle with creativity inside of clay. They see the power, but they don't know what kind of creative prompts to use or what templates to use. And those are the exact pain points of most of the followers of Eric, I believe, on LinkedIn. As soon as you have that, you can proceed to step number 2, which is identifying the pain points and then thinking of 2 to 3 lead magnet ideas on the back of that. In this case, my end goal was to convert all of these lovely leads and everyone that engaged with Eric's content to my clay course. So for the purpose of this, I basically just thought of some lead magnet ideas around clay for beginners guides. So how do you get started with clay? 5 free clay workflows that they can just copy and paste into their business. And then finally, also some sort of icebreaker prompts that you can cold email anyone with as well. So the next stage, which I think is one step which literally everyone forgets, and for some reason people think, oh, I need a killer lead magnet and everything of that sort, and that's fundamentally false, and you're completely guilty if you're doing this right now. Instead, this is what I opted in for. I drop shipped 3 to 4 lead magnets before I actually identified one, which was the best performing lead magnet. And on the back of that, I actually went and created it only after the market validated the demand for it. Now, at this moment in time, you're probably thinking, what the hell does drop shipping mean? How do you drop ship a lead magnet? And the answer is quite simple. All I did was I claimed that I had this resource, which was like a guide to learning clay or a guide to saving clay credits. I actually didn't have it at the time of sending the email. But rather, as soon as I got 10 positive replies through the door, I thought, hey, it's probably about time to actually go and create that lead magnet. And not only create it, but then also reach out to all the other creators that engage with clay posts and get them interested in those lead magnets. Now, the conversions on this have been pretty good. So far, I had 80 people join the waitlist for my Learn Clay course, where I do teach a bunch of these kind of lead generation hacks. And in case if you're wondering about it, by all means, just go on my LinkedIn profile. You can click on Learn Clay with me, and you'll be taken to this cringe-looking landing page, which I am working on in the background to get sorted in the next 2 weeks or so. Shout out to the landing page expert that is working on it right now. Now, if you want the exact 4-step guides to basically how you can use Trigify social signals and how you can steal the exact copy that I used for each one of those email campaigns that I've just showed you, by all means, just comment down below the word trigger and I'll send you the entire guide. Have a good one. Hope you enjoyed this one and hope it lived up to the hype at the start of the video. Cheers.